Okay.
Ah, I found it.
You found it. You did it.
I had to turn slightly to the left.
Ah. That's how they get you.
This is how they get you. Whoop. It's like there's a tour group down there. It's like, and here you'll see the famous Death Mountain. Oh, God!
Oh,
no! Why? Wow, now I can get in. Everyone's dead.
Link just runs by them.
Ah! Adventure!
What's up? Uh-oh.
Oh.
Well, there go his kneecaps.
He is... You know, are you concerned about this over here, buddy? This guy right here.
What's it gonna do to him? He's a rock. What, this fucking jumping spider's gonna do something to him?
There's rocks everywhere! Alright. Here we are.
Uh-huh.
Now, this was a great example, this dungeon specifically, of visual storytelling in a dungeon. Hi, kitty. Because it's built inside of this inverted rib cage with this skull, but the skull is turned inwards.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like that.
Well, that kind of makes you wonder, like, okay, that kind of makes you wonder, like, well, did the Gorons built this essentially? They called it Dodongo's Cavern, which makes you wonder if they built it.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Well, I guess I should have zigged when I should have zagged. Hey!
What's the plan?
Get up there.
Boy.
Malibu. Here we go. So anyway, yeah, you kind of get the impression that it was like they killed a giant Dodongo at one point and then built this cavern out of its body, which is morbid. But it's effective, though.
Dead.
I do remember when I kind of realized the how much stuff in Zelda dungeons kind of stopped being exciting for me, because I was like, oh, it's gonna be a dungeon, it's gonna be a dungeon map, or it's gonna be a rupee, or it's gonna be a key or a compass. One of these things. What do we have here? Whoa!
Oh, Jesus. Sweet hat.
What the fuck? Oh, right, I'm holding the
shield
up.
You didn't have your shield up. You did that.
I'll sell you a Deku shield.
I'm sorry.
No, I have one.
How do you think I fought you, sir?
I don't have object permanence.
Where am I?
Who are you? Get away. I'm trying to remember. Okay, that's how I roll. That's how I roll. God damn it, come on. Okay, so...
I go through phases where I watch, like, a lot of, Zelda videos online. Things that are, like, lore videos and other stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, those are fun.
Yeah, they're fun. And, you know, they're sometimes lore, but then they're also sometimes, like, you know, what do you think the next Zelda game is going to be? Or even, like, top 10 dungeons, or, you know, yada, 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 yada.
Yada, yada, yada.
And, like, I've been seeing this sentiment from quite a few of these places that are, like, you know, things that you hope for in the next, you know, in Breath of the Wild 2.
Right.
And they're like, a lot of them are like, bring dungeons back. Because, like, you know, people are like, the Guardian things were too samey.
Throw the thing!
And
yeah. That is a thing that is a small criticism I had.
I cannot express how much I do not want to see dungeons come back. At least not in the way that we have seen them.
Not so immediately.
Not so immediately, but especially just not... I just do not want to return to this.
Right, you don't want to go backwards.
Yeah.
Because that would be the obvious thing. Would be like... You know, like...
it's also just like, oh, bring dungeons back. And I'm like, they've been gone for one game, guys. Like,
well, that's a thing about Zelda games, is that there's such a gap between the 3D Zeldas.
yeah.
I think people kind of, like, I don't know, like, their expectations get weird.
It's like, it's not like they've been gone for a long time, y'all. It's...
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You know.
Haha! I like that you also see the life cycle of the Dodongos.
It's weird that they start off as, like,
Grubbins,
basically.
They're like little tadpoles.
But,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, every time I hear them, like, bring dungeons back, I'm like, no, don't, no. Like...
Yeah, I agree. If dungeons are gonna come back, like you said, do something interesting with them. Like the whoa, like the goddamn it.
You know, and it's like, I know people kind of gripe on the Guardians being samey, but I'm also kind of like, yeah, there were only 4 of them though. Like,
oh, I see what I can do. Okay. Yeah, no, I agree. It's like there's 4 of them. And, I mean, the world was the dungeon.
Yeah, the world was the puzzle. Like...
Right. Like, that was the adventure. Mm-hmm. I mean, but I do understand, like, this notion that dungeons, when done really well, can be really interesting storytelling, immersive experiences. Mm-hmm. You know what? It shouldn't be... It should... Talk about Dark Souls, and Bloodborne and all that, about how, like, it's not so much the dungeon as it is the area is kind of the dungeon. Sorry, I was trying to get the little guy to come back out so I could get him to blow up that wall.
I think you're going to have to, like, leave the room and come back.
Yeah. Well, let's do this real quick. Because one of these...
moves.
And... like, you could have just an area that is the dungeon. Like, one idea I always had for, like, that I think would be a really cool... This is actually an idea that Morgan and I both came up with. Because we were thinking about, how can you make... Should I go back and try to get that... Try to open up that? Or is there... I'm gonna try to get that wall open.
Okay.
Basically, she came up with this idea of, like, okay, well, Link has to get across this chasm, and you know it's a big old chasm, and he's got to. Okay, there we go. Shit. Do it as cleanly as last time. Or it. And basically he has to, like, he's got to navigate what is essentially a long rope bridge of some kind, or maybe just some way he has to get across this chasm.
Yeah.
Something goes wrong, and now the chasm, now he's, like, stuck at the bottom of this deep, there we go.
There it is.
He's stuck at the bottom of this deep, like, I'm talking like, that's right. You, those listening will probably know what I'm talking about when I talk about the spider pit sequence in the original King Kong, and how, like, after Kong knocked these people, all right, Skuchula, did not see the bats.
Nope. You did. Swing your sword at it. Do you have a boomerang? Or yeah, can you do the little jumping strike?
There we go. Okay. Yeah, and basically, like, you're now down in the deep dark, and it's like this area is essentially a dungeon because now you have to escape it. And there maybe is a boss creature in here that's like the big bad monster mash. And I don't know, I was just, like, conceptualizing, like, oh, what if it'd be cool if they were kind of Lovecraftian, like they were, like, literally, like, deep ones or something, like creatures that don't exist anywhere else in Hyrule.
I wouldn't rule it out. I mean, you did see some of that super creepy concept art from Breath of the Wild, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
A friend of mine gave me the art book for my birthday, and God, damn, that art book is so good.
But, like, some of those monster designs are like, this doesn't look like Zelda. Like, this looks like Dark Souls or something.
Yeah. Well, that's...
Or, yeah, like Bloodborne.
That's kind of what I'm hoping happens with Breath of the Wild 2, is that the thing that...
It's looking like it's going to be darker.
It's going to be darker, and apparently, like, the environment... Like, it's not necessarily going to be a new map, but the world state is going to change.
Yeah.
Which I think is a very interesting prospect. And I was thinking, like, what if essentially...
We talked before about, like, how are they going to, like, balance this? Because they spent so much time making Breath of the Wild. Like, are they just going to be done with that map now? Like...
God damn it! I don't want to hear it. Goddamn shield. Literal infant. Yeah, and I think one thing they could do is, like, if you wanted to take a page out of Twilight Princess's book, what if it was essentially opening the door to the Twilight realm or something, or a Twilight-esque realm, and now there are whole... Whoa. There are just whole sections that are just like, oh, this used to be a forest grove. Now it's a town filled with these Twilight people from another dimension that have just gotten transplanted into this world. God damn it. Okay.
Ooh.
That was skin of my teeth.
Close one.
Oof. I think that would be very, I don't know, something along those lines. That's just one possible scenario.
I would very much like them to bring back the Twilight stuff. I mean, first of all, like, Midna's a fan favorite.
Yeah.
But also, and I get why, but I felt like there was a lot of the Twilight realm that could have been explored that they didn't.
Yeah, it sort of
more
was.
Over that way.
Oh. So there are. Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, I get why it wasn't, because it's like, oh, Twilight realm was in chaos, so it's kind of like, well,
it's all broken up and stuff.
Yeah.
I came in on this side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to go out the other way?
What? No, that's what I meant. Was like, didn't I come in on that side over there?
No.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all turned around. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, because, I mean, that's kind of what they did in Breath of the Wild. They brought back a lot of these other races. Oh, this is where the juvenile Dodongos are.
Yeah. The awkward teenage year Dodongos.
Yep. And, like, you know, see, that was a thing that I was sort of... And I've talked a lot about Twilight Princess, about how aggressively it was, like... The whole thing, a lot of honestly, some of the aspects of Twilight Princess that were... I don't want a Deku stick! Why did I come here? I saw a wall!
Hoping it'd be something of use.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't think I've used Deku sticks since the first dungeon.
Yeah. You might have to use them again at some point, but yeah, it's kind of a little beginner item, really.
Yeah. Whoa.
Took a lot of hits, huh?
Yeah, they're tough little bastards. But yeah, mine. Yeah, like in Twilight Princess, so much of Twilight Princess, even though it is a good game, I do like it. I know I'm the dissenting voice of opinion when it comes to Twilight Princess. So much of it is, remember Ocarina of Time? Like, even the intro is like, here's Link on a horse.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that, like, and I love Twilight Princess.
Oh, yeah.
I think its weakest aspect is trying to be just a better version of Ocarina of Time.
Right, we definitely have talked about it. God damn it.
Then in fairness, that's what a lot of people were asking for.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was that very vocal contingent of fans who were like, Wind Waker was good, but...
Or Wind Waker was dumb, because cartoons.
Yeah, it was.
And now, like, which game is the better game looking back?
Yeah.
Like, I love Twilight Princess. Wind Waker is the superior game in every facet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Every single one.
It has a more...
God damn, Wind Waker has some good music.
Oh, yeah. It's got amazing music. Its art direction I feel like is stronger because, again, it's not just trying to be...
I think out of all the games, Wind Waker probably has some of the best music.
Yeah, because, again, it's not just the same music again.
Because I think that's something that people forget about Ocarina of Time. Partially because nostalgia glasses, they look back and they remember all this iconic music. A lot of the music in this game is not originally from this game.
In Twilight Princess?
No, this game.
Oh, right, because this game, a lot of the music from this one is Link to the Past? Okay.
Yeah, like,
damn it.
Some of the iconic songs, like Zelda's Lullaby,
yeah,
Kakariko Village, I think the Hyrule Castle theme. A lot of that stuff is from A Link to the Past.
Right. Didn't want to lose it. Yeah. But again, like as we've talked about, this is the one everybody knows.
Yeah.
And this is the one everyone grew up with, and...
I would even argue, as much as I love some of the original music from this game...
Yeah.
Did one of them go out or something?
I don't know. I might have missed one. Oh, they do go out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you just got to run the straight line.
Yeah. Damn it. Okay. Yeah. You were saying?
Like, even some of the original music that I love from this game are not necessarily the strongest songs. Like the Lost Woods theme or Saria's song. It's like, that's very catchy, but it's almost more of a jingle in length. Or like, think of the Windmill song. How long is that actual song? And how quickly does it repeat? I'd say one of the few exceptions is actually the Gerudo desert theme, which is just fantastic.
Oh, yeah. The live performance we went to,
so good.
When they hit the Gerudo theme, I was like, yes.
So good.
So good.
But, yeah.
That's an interesting perspective. Yeah, because I guess the point I was making with regards to, like, Twilight Princess just kind of trying to be Ocarina, I was thinking about in comparison to Breath of the Wild, which is probably just going to be this whole series. It's just us comparing everything to Breath of the Wild.
I mean, we're playing through the entire timeline. The whole point is that we're comparing games.
What did we do? Why did we want to do this again?
Because we love Zelda.
Yeah.
Because we're actually having fun now that we're not playing.
We're not playing Skyward Sword. You know what? That's true. I can't front. That is very true. Oh man, bad game.
Yeah, not great. Not ideal.
Nope. So, with regards to, like, the way they did world building in Breath of the Wild was so, like, again, they took these different races, which they did a little bit in Twilight Princess. They did a little bit of, like, we're going to expand on how the different races work, how they interact with each other, or with, whatever.
I love the Zora in Twilight Princess.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
They're so fucking pretty.
I love them.
And they're so just, like, you enter their home and you're like, oh, wow, like, this is kind of breathtaking.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot.
I think they have to wake up first.
Oh.
Because you gotta fight them.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yep.
Oh, there it goes.
There he goes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh, he's an angry boy, huh?
Am I supposed to...
Do you have to bomb him?
I think I do.
That's gonna be a pain.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, tell me about it.
Yep.
No! Get back here!
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I think it only takes once. Jesus! Whoa. I forgot that the
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
That caught me. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Did you die?
Well, I think we noticed that last time when because I think his engine, the way that he's supposed to look at stuff, is somehow connected to something they changed.
Yeah. So he does this weird little spin around.
Yeah.
Anyway, world building.
World building. I mean, granted, the world building in Breath of the Wild isn't perfect. In fact, the Ritos sort of feel like they get the short end of the stick.
They really do. I don't know why.
Oh, right, I need to use the other one.
Because it's got a chain.
It has to go all the way around, because it's only going to go around the... Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's on me. Yeah, and I mean, really, it felt like the ones they pumped the most work into were the Zoras and the Gerudo. Mm-hmm. Oh, that might not be enough. We'll find out. Nope, fucked up again. I'll line myself up. I'm rushing it too much because I don't want to like.
Yeah, you got more time to work with than you're
allowing myself. There we go. That should be good.
Should do it.
I also could set it down.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I feel like they could do something really interesting with the Twilight people. The Twilly?
The Twilly?
The Twilight? I feel like that would be very interesting. If it was like, oh, maybe Ganon, like, retreated back into that realm. That's where his spirit has been this whole time or something, and maybe we release him back into our realm. And it also releases all of these people, like, or monsters. There could be a whole bunch of new monsters. I think we talked about that. Like, they should bring back Redeads.
God. I would like to see them, if they're going to bring back monsters, I want them to bring back either, like, stuff we haven't seen in a long time, or that has never gotten, like, a 3D rendition.
Yeah.
But I want to see some new monsters.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, right, you can climb it. Yeah, I think that's a good point. I think that is something that Zelda sort of forgot to do a little bit. I mean, the Guardians are new, and they're, like, the most memorable enemies in the game.
I don't necessarily think if it's a thing they forgot to do.
Well, I mean that...
I think with the scope of Breath of the Wild, I think they were actually very clever in saying, we're going to have a very limited monster pool.
Right.
And of the monsters we make, we're going to knock it out of the park. Like,
right.
They'll be limited, but we're going to have a good variety, at least within that limitation. Mm-hmm. And they're all going to have, like, you know, patterns, both in and out of battle. You know, they're going to have different variations in strength. Like, I
get up!
Gotta get away from him now. Yeah.
You were saying? It's just very stressful.
I think...
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it's like, I know some people wanted more enemies, but I'm like, I think it was purposeful what they did.
Oh, yeah, well...
I don't think it's a mistake in the game or anything.
No. Most decisions like that's something I definitely have learned, is that there's actually not much in the way of mistakes when it comes to video game design.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of... What Happened? By Matt McMuscles. Mm-hmm. And I met him once before, actually. He came to G-Fest.
He seems like a cool guy.
He's a huge Godzilla fan.
Yeah.
He'll do these What Happens where he just does these deep dives into why certain games just went off the rails.
Yeah, why did a game fail so hard?
And a lot of it tends to come down to not necessarily mistakes, just poor scheduling and corporate meddling.
Yeah, it's a lot of corporate interference.
Yeah, of people being like, well, no, you have to have this in the game. Yeah. Oh, fuck, that's right. Good.
Oh, fun.
Oop.
Well, it didn't.
Curious. Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ow. Oop. Didn't go as far as I was thinking.
Nope.
That is a horrible noise.
Yeah, it's not great.
But yeah, there's just so many little things that they can do. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to think, aside from the Guardians, I don't think there were any new enemies. Right?
In Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
No. Guardians were the only new ones. And the Blight Ganons, I guess.
Right.
But I mean,
I almost feel like bosses don't
count because they're almost always new.
Yeah.
Except for the occasional, like, throwback for fan content, but yeah. The Guardians were the only new ones. You got sorta new stuff with them bringing back the Lynels and the Hinox.
Right, because we haven't seen those guys in a long time.
We'd never seen them in 3D.
Right.
And the last game we'd seen them in was Link Between Worlds.
The Hinox or Lynels?
Both.
Oh. I'm trying to remember them in Link Between Worlds.
You're not going to remember them, probably, unless you're incredibly familiar with that game, because the Lynels are only in, like, one area, and it's near, like, the very end of the game.
Interesting.
So you're only going to see them, like, once or twice, and the Hinox don't even look, they look completely different. You would not recognize the Hinox.
And when you say, oh god damn it, okay. When you say Hinox, you mean, like, the big Cyclops monsters.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, the Moldugas. Aren't the Moldugas a new thing?
Oh, possibly. Actually, let me look that up. I'm curious. I don't feel like it is, but maybe.
Yeah, look.
I feel like that's another one that, like, it's shown up before, but it is so different.
Right.
But I could be wrong.
Oh, and the stone Taloses, too. God damn it.
I'm drawing a blank.
What is it, whether or not they've appeared, or what I'm talking about?
What you're talking about?
Oh, the stone golem things that pop out of the ground. Man, timing on this one always sucks. This is another shortcoming of the game, is that you don't super know... No! No! Jesus! That's what I mean. Yep, here we go again.
Oh yeah, I guess the Moldugas are new. Yeah, it says first appearance Breath of the Wild.
There's some new stuff. There's some new stuff. It's just one monster. Yeah, some new monsters, especially if they're going to be, like, doing this world state change. Mm-hmm. It should be something that Ganon unleashes.
Those things. That's right. Mother
pus bucket. Our, feed is jittering a little bit. Is it supposed to do that?
What?
The screen. There we go. It was just every now and then it would jitter. Do we want to check to see if everything's still recording?
We can in a minute.
Okay. What time we got?
I didn't see anything. We are at...
Okay.
1:14. When did we start?
47, so we have a couple more minutes.
Okay, yeah. Keep going a little bit.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Oh, golly.
Yeah. But, no, I think it was very purposeful why they kept such a limited enemy pool in Breath of the Wild.
Well, you had some choice words for those who didn't want Ganon to come back anymore, didn't you?
I hate that. I hate that idea.
Well, why don't we put a pin in that and we'll bring it up next time.
Okay.
Let me...
Because I could go on.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's save that. We'll title that one... I Stand Ganon or something. Gan Stan. Yeah, that'll be, I will never remember that.
No, you won't.
Nope. Alright. Oh, god damn it. Yeah.
You have said, like, that's the episode name, like, 2 minutes into an episode and still not named the episode.
Yeah,
that.
I'll be like, well. Whoa!
Babies!
Not anymore.
You're cute.
Get out of here.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Clever.
You kind of blended in with my,
Clever girl.
You kind of blended in with my green.
A little bit.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
More of this.
God, I hate these rooms.
Get back here! I'm not done wailing on your ass. Your sweet, sweet lizard ass.
I want to kill you.
Get out of here. I have knocked them off of the things before.
Oh, yeah.
I think I have. Get back here! That sweet little lizard butt back here. God damn it.
Careful.
I don't have to be careful. I'm Link.
I don't think that's true.
Whoa!
So what did I just say?
I don't want to hear your sass. I didn't come here for your fucking...
There you go.
No.
Oh.
Oh, good.
Woo!
Oh, good.
Oh, man.
Anyway. Oh, there's some hearts out there.
Oh, good.
I'll go out on that precarious platform.
That's definitely not a trap, right?
No, it's not.
No.
I can just imagine Navi being the one saying, that's not a trap, right? No. Oh, this is the previous room.
Please be careful.
Controls are a little sticky.
They are a little sticky.
Eh.
It's not ideal.
Okay.
Yeah, we will not be playing Majora's Mask this way.
Oh, yeah?
No, we're gonna play the original one.
Good, thank God. Okay, well, let's see what's in this room. Wait.
Fire. That's where you came
Where
from.
I came from?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Did you get turned around?
Yeah, I did. Sorry, I thought I was... No, is it not? Hold on.
Yeah, that seemed... Because that didn't seem...
No, yeah, it was
right.
the other. It was just it was just an identical room.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
Good. Best game ever made. Okay, I'm not going to be shitty about it.
Hey, you're the one who likes it more.
My opinions have been rearranged. I obviously don't...
Is this going to be the reverse of what happened with Skyward Sword?
Skyward Sword? Where I'm just like, this game is fucking garbage. And you're like, it's not that bad. I was too hard on it. What, 20 episodes in? We're done. We're done. 30-minute apology video. All right. Let me just... There we go.
It's not Skyward Sword.
Nope. This one. Oh, man.
Kashik.
I feel like that's just a consolation prize at this point.
It's not Skyward Sword.
It's not Skyward Sword. I'll take some small solace in that.
Mm-hmm. Small comfort.
Fuck am I? Oh, no.
You have a map.
Why is my compass not working? I got a compass, didn't I?
I don't know.
Oh no, the compass reveals the. Oh no, I got mixed up. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong.
It tells
way.
you what room you're in. Just tell you which way you're facing.
I wasn't looking at the little mini map.
Nah.
Yeah. Hey, bam, bam, bag. Something useful.
That's actually handy at this point.
Yeah. Dur. Dur. All right. So wait.
Do you want to call this episode?
Yep. I'm gonna open up the mouth. No, I'm not gonna open up the mouth.
No, you didn't.
I'll open the mouth next time.
You lied to me.